Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today I'm going to be talking about some of the hair products that I use. And just as a reference, I naturally have thick hair. This is my natural hair right now. It's not styled or anything. I like to call it a confused wave. I would say that this is like day 2, day 3 of my hair. This is how it turns out, but usually on the first day after washing it, it's pretty frizzy. So if you are curious to see what kind of products I use in my hair, just keep on watching. So for starters, I don't have like a specific routine that I use daily or weekly on my hair. But these are some of like my favorite go-to products that I will repurchase and continuously use, but I don't have a specific routine for it. So for cleansing, I would say one of my top favorite lines or brands in general is Living Proof. This is their Frizz line. My hair after washing it is extremely frizzy, and I do use many products more targeted towards frizz just to kind of tone down the volume and flatten my hair a little bit, which ideally for most people, they probably want the opposite. They want volume for their hair, but if you have thick hair, this line is really nice by Living Proof. And then they do have one as well for volume that I do have clients that do like that one, that do have naturally flatter, thinner hair. So when I would say for me personally, or just as advice for most people, it is not healthy to wash your hair every single day or every other day. You do want to let those natural oils kind of produce. And if you are continuously washing it, you are stripping your natural oils from your scalp, which can cause breakage, and it's just not gonna help prolong the length of your hair and the thickness of your hair. It is just healthier in general to not wash it every other day. Personally, I wash my hair at most twice a week, which for some people that might sound crazy, but for some with thick hair, they do understand why. So in between washes, I do like to use like a dry shampoo. This I would say is the most recent one that I've been trying out and liking. It's by Sephora collection. This is one budget friendly, which is really nice. I do like the Living Proof one a lot. But I would say, like I've heard from my mom and my boyfriend, they don't really like that scent, that chemically hairspray scent. This one doesn't really have a scent to it. I have noticed that when I use it, I don't get as many complaints about the scent of it smelling like a hairspray, so that's a benefit of it if you don't like harsh or strong scents. Another nice benefit, I do notice it does help a lot with the oiliness, the appearance of it, and it does not leave a white cast. So if that's something that you don't like about most dry shampoos, then I would suggest trying this one out. It is a lot cheaper than most hair lines. As far as treatments go for the hair, I definitely switch things up depending on the weather. Your scalp is basically an extension of your skin on your face. So if you're more oily or more dry, your scalp will tend to be more oily or dry depending on your skin type. I'm always combination, same with my scalp, so it really depends on the weather. If it's super dry or cold outside, I normally do have more flaky skin on my face as well as my scalp, and towards the summer it gets more oily, which I mean it's inevitable, but I do target that depending on the season with certain products. So for the winter or in colder months, I do like to use another Living Proof product. This is a part of the Frizz line as well. This is a mask. I personally do like this one compared to most masks because you don't have to leave it as long in your hair. You only need to leave it on for 5 minutes and you do see great results. You feel that immediate gratification. Personally, I do use this in replacement of a conditioner sometimes. You don't have to. You can still use a conditioner in this afterwards, but personally, just to kind of keep a balance in my hair, I don't like to use too many products since it's so thick. I'm mostly prone to buildup, I would say. With a lot of product, it is hard to get it out of the scalp, so I try to use as the least amount of possible, basically. So this is a great one if you do want extra hydration, want something quick to get out of the shower. This is a great mask to go with. So as far as treatments go for my hair, this is how my hair looks without any product in it. And again, it looks like this because it is day 3. So the oils have naturally kind of seeped into my hair a little bit. It's not extremely oily, but it is looking pretty healthy, I would say, a little bit more frizz-free. But let's say it's like the first day I just washed it. I normally tend to use something like this on wet hair. This is the Color Wow Dream Coat. This is really popular. It's been used by many celebrity hairstylists. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to try it, just to be able to achieve a nice sleek look on the first day, which is something that I can't really achieve personally unless it's like the 3rd day after washing it naturally. So on the first day, I normally do coat this all over my hair wet. You're not going to want to use it on dry hair. You want to coat it from root to ends. And normally speaking, you can put as much as you want, whether you have thick or thin hair. It doesn't really matter. The more the better, actually. And then you can style it immediately afterwards. So whether it's straight sleek hair, curls, it will help just to maintain that nice sleek frizz-free look. There's 2 other products that I like to use for frizz. Another one by Living Proof. This is the Restore Concentrate. So this is something I use on wet hair. I would say it is recommended, let's see, usage, 2 pumps, clean, damp section hair. So yeah, it's basically as soon as you get out of the shower, right before styling it, this is something you would use. I would say it really depends. This is more of a spray, so it's not as thick and serum-y as this one. So if you have thinner hair, I'd probably recommend the Dream Coat. I would say like normal to thicker hair, you'd probably benefit more from a concentrate. You're not going to need as much, and it is going to absorb into the cuticles a lot better. Another one that I like to use, this one I actually use on dry hair. This is the Verb Ghost Oil. So I just use a little bit, probably about that much. You don't need a lot, even if you have thick hair, which is nice. And then I just do mid to end. I like to twist just how naturally my hair has like that slight wave to it, just to accentuate them a little bit more. And I actually, most people in my life already know this, but I have an undercut, so this isn't all my hair. I used to have like more hair. I don't want to show too much because we're in quarantine right now and I haven't gotten it shaved lately, but I have it shaved about like halfway, so it goes all the way up to here actually. So that's how much hair I have missing. So I have really, really thick hair. This is great. This is probably one of my favorite oils. Ghost oil is really nice because it's not visibly oily. It doesn't feel oily. It doesn't leave an oily residue. It's really silky, and it still helps with my frizz, which a lot of products can't do, and it doesn't weigh my hair down. A couple other styling products I'd like to talk about. One, Wave Spray by Way. This has been really popular, and I actually do like this a lot. I would say that I like to call my hair a confused wave. So you can kind of see my front ends are a little bit flatter. I think it's from styling it and straightening it so much. I prefer straight hair. It's like you always want what you don't have. I don't have straight hair, so I like straight hair. So that's why the front ends are a little bit flatter. But if you dig a little deeper in my hair, you see some more curls, waves. These probably haven't been as processed and as damaged as much as my front pieces. Yeah, like that is so much flatter. So basically for those ends, you can use a spray like this. It feels pretty wet, so I do like to do it from far and then give it like a little crunch, crimp, whatever you want to call it. And that'll just accentuate your waves, give you more of that beachy, wavy look. So I don't generally use this. Again, I straighten my hair so much, but on days when I do want to accentuate my natural waves, this is a great way to do it without using like a curler or a straightener to add more waves in. It gives a more natural wavy look. Another styling product that I love to use, I would say I probably use this pretty often when styling my hair. This is also by Way. This is not, it says, guys, it's not a hairspray, just trust me and thank us later. So this is a really unique product. Unlike a hairspray, after straightening or styling your hair, you don't spray this when you're done. You actually spray it prior to styling it. So you are going to want to use it when your hair is dry, completely dry. Style it. So let's say I wanted to straighten my hair right now. I would spray this all over and then straighten it. Basically, what this spray does is, I think it's called memory mist. Yes, memory mist. It memorizes the style that you're doing and it prolongs that style. So let's say you want to have straight hair for the next 3-4 days. It's not going to crimp or go back to that original wave that your hair was. It's going to memorize the style of what you just did, and it's going to hold it and extend it even longer. I love this because my hair gets pretty wavy in the summer. Even if I straighten it, I'll go outside and bam, it's like wavy and frizzy and crazy. But this will help kind of memorize that straight look that I worked so hard on doing for over an hour, and it'll prolong it throughout the day and even the next day. The last two things I'm going to be talking about are hair products that I love to travel with. So this is another one by Way. Since we were just talking about Way products, I'm going to continue to talk about it. These are like Frizz Sheets. So this all depends. Again, everyone has their own hair concerns. Mine is the volume, the frizziness, just kind of taming it down. So if that's something that also concerns you, then these are all products that you clearly love and love to address. But honestly, even if you don't have thick hair, a lot of people deal with frizziness, especially during more humid climates. This would also be a great product for you. It comes in a sheet like this, cute little cigarette box, and you do just rip the top open. I'm not going to waste one right now, obviously, but I would say it's just like one is one use. One of these guys will have 15 sheets, and I actually still have a good amount left. I don't use them quite often, but as soon as you take the sheet out, you basically just want to rub it down from root to end on your hair. You can do it on wavy hair, straight hair, it doesn't matter. Since I prefer straight hair, that's the only time that I really do it. And this is probably the last thing that I do. I'm already dressed, about to head out the door. I'll grab one of these really quick, kind of smooth out my edges and my frizz a little bit, and then just leave. But you can also take it with you. Let's say you forgot, leave it in your purse, and just like a quick touch up. These are really nice for on the go. So the last product I'm going to be talking about is a styling paste. This is also another product I love to travel with. This is actually recommended to a hairstylist when I was getting my hair done one time before a trip. This is by Kevin Murphy, Freehold Medium Hold Styling Paste. So there's not a lot of shine. I would say it's like mid-shine. It's not super matte, but not super shiny. And it's not clear, but it does come on clear. Here, I'll open it up so you can show you guys. So the tab goes on like this. It looks kind of like a creamy paste. You don't really need a lot, as you can see. And I've used this a lot of times. I've traveled with it a lot. With paste, especially if they're thicker, you don't want to use a lot. You always want to take a little bit, rub it between your fingers. And then I normally just, well, I don't need it right now, but if I part my hair down in the middle or have a really sleek look, that's when I would use it. I would just use it just to kind of sleek my hair a little bit more up top here. That's where you get most of that frizziness. And then whatever is left, sometimes I'll take it on the ends, just as such. But it doesn't leave like a white cast or anything. You can kind of see, kind of lotiony. It just clears right up. So I wouldn't be concerned with like it leaving like a color or a residue. This is actually a really nice paste. I love the packaging. I love how small it is, and the color's super cute. So yeah, Kevin Murphy. I got it from a salon, but I'm pretty sure you can find this online as well. I almost forgot about one product. It got knocked down. You can see this is like something I'm obsessed with because it's almost empty. And that's really hard for me to say. I have a lot of hair products. This is just like a little bunch of my favorites, but I've used so many things that this is something that I always rebuy. So this is by Color Wow again. This is Speed Dry. Personally, I cannot wait to blow dry my hair until it's completely dry. Like, I just get out of the shower, I towel dry it maybe for like a couple minutes, and then I just let it air dry. Personally, I think that's healthier for my hair because I'm always straightening it. I don't want to add all of this excess heat. And because it's so thick, it takes forever to completely dry. So Speed Dry by Color Wow, this is great. You spray it while it's damp and blow dry it. It cuts down the time like that. So I mean, I don't use it all the time. I mainly air dry it like I said, but I do like to use this on special occasions. If I really need to style it that same day, I need it blow dried, this is something that really comes in handy just to kind of speed the process of it. I don't know what technology it is. It's great for color treated hair. It has a blend of keratin proteins. I don't know the science behind it, but if you want your hair to dry really fast when you're blow drying it, you should totally look into this. Color Wow Speed Dry. So that concludes this video. I hope you guys found it entertaining. So again, Amy suggested that I do this and talk about the products that I use. Anyone that meets me always has so many questions about my hair and the thickness of it, and they're always amazed about how thick it is, but I genuinely do not do anything to make it thick. That's just my genetics. My parents are from Romania and they have really thick hair. So the products that I use is just to maintain that frizz and that thickness and just kind of tame it down. So I honestly think anyone can benefit from using these products, thick hair or not. Everyone wants sleek, sexy hair. Not that this is sexy right now. This is my stay-at-home, sheltered, I'm not styling it hair. But I know we're going through a tough time right now, so I hope that this is somewhat entertaining or educational for you guys. Thanks again for all of your support. Please comment down below. Let us know what else you want to see from me or Amy, and we'll get back to you shortly.